How is everybody doing today? It's a good week, my friends. It's a good week. This stream's only going to be about 35 minutes long. I got to get back to the office. But I just kind of wanted to go over a couple of things that I missed going over on Friday. My wife got sick, so I had to help take care of her. But there's a whole bunch of interesting things going on now. Just wanted to go over here real quick. But I'm not going to sit here and wait like I normally do. I'm just going to kind of get right into this. So I hope everyone's having a good week. This next week's going to be super interesting here. As everybody's been watching, you see AMC's cost to borrow is just insane. They're at about 400% now. Sorry about that. Let me just get situated here real quick. So at the max cost to borrow we were seeing was at about 1,000%. This is getting pretty spicy here. One of the things we're also now on is the threshold list. Phase 6, the next phase in Phase 6 contracts come up in about 3.5 weeks. So what I think is happening is a lot of these companies that aren't going to be able to renew their contracts or don't have the collateral now to back those contracts that have been doing sham resets, maybe have been doing sham closeouts with these banks. They're no longer be able to do these certain things. Now, if you look over here, I know I've been bringing this up. I'm just going to read this one thing here again one more time because a lot of people don't know what the sham resets are every time I bring it up, because they don't watch the 2-hour video. So a sham reset transaction is when a company, they get into an ISDA contract with a bank. They have naked shorts or naked sales. They remain naked over time. And when it gets to the reg show radar, what they end up doing is getting an ISDA contract to reset those. They do an ISDA contract. It gives the appearance of delivery. It doesn't actually give those positions. What the banks do is they come over here, they say they're going to give you these in a contract. The bank never delivers these shares. You never actually purchase them. But the bank and you are pretty much doing backdoor deals on top of this ISDA contract. So what this guy was doing, or what they were doing over here, we'll just say company, short company. So what the short company then would do is they would take these shares from the bank, fill them with these phantom shares. Then when they would reset through Mary puts, buy rights, flex options, what they would end up doing is when those would all expire, the bank would they would say that they either delivered on those shares, and then the bank would say they received them. Why? Because they never sent them and they never received them in the first place. So after the contract's up, these shares zero out. It balances out on both of their books. It's a way for them to help prolong. Well, now we have that third party watching that. So this stuff's done. This type of crap is done, dude. Like I said, the next 3 weeks, you're not having these companies that have all this money like these last phases. You got people that just have, a couple $1 billion. They can't sit there and keep on putting up collateral, shorting. So these are going to keep getting harder and harder to find. I'm feeling, man, like I said, this is about the time I told you guys, this is going to start getting real spicy, and it's all looking like it, dude. I don't know what they're going to do. I don't know how they're going to get off this list when this closes. This is now closed out. This is going to be pretty exciting these next couple weeks here. So my thing with the vote, too, before I keep going, I mean, it kind of changes, too. I mean, if this situation for us and the squeeze situation keeps going higher and higher and higher and higher and higher, be like, Adam, you kind of might need to push that off a little bit. We can come and reevaluate at a different time. But I think this next couple weeks, you're going to see AMC's price rise pretty good. I don't know what else they're going to be able to do at this point. Man, I wish I would have found this tweet. I had a tweet earlier that the hedge funds, it was one of their highest days of closing on Friday. So, like I said, next week was going to be pretty interesting here with the T+2. We'll see what's gonna happen here with this borrow fee threshold list. AMC's feeling pretty dang good. But like I said, this backdoor gray loophole that they were using, that they were able to use massive amounts. And I want to show you this here quick. Just to show you guys how big of a deal this is. JP Morgan Chase. They added 4,281 hedge funds. Okay? That's what they added. Now watch here. I want you guys to focus on. Now remember what I said. These are gambling contracts. This right here is an ISDA contract. It is a gambling contract, okay? But what they're doing is basically attaching securities to them. If you look over here, The hell was it? No, of course I lost it. Whatever here. I think, oh, right here. So, guys, look over here. It talks about gambling, trading gambles. This allows them because they have all of this money, all of this. Like I said, look at how much they're backed by, 2.47 trillion. This allows them to do all these trading gambling that resulted in felony charges. Rigging for foreign exchange markets, which we went over before when I told you guys about the 80 trillion hidden debt. 80 trillion hidden debt. Treasuries, guess who's doing it? JP Morgan. Here it is right here. Once again, they also went and fucked up the precious metals. It's all JP Morgan. And they're over here taking on all these hedge fund clients. And guess what? This is why they're not getting margined. They're their clients. They're on the DTCC. And they're writing the contracts. This is why I keep saying, a lot of people, the Occupy the SEC people, are driving me up the fucking wall right now. Why don't you come back us? Why don't you come do this? I don't think that's the way. I don't think I need to go protest. If that's what you want to do, go ahead and do it, dude. I don't need to get involved in it. Sorry, I don't believe it. And now that you sit there and attack everything I do, you think that your little protest did more for the fucking movement than I have in my YouTube videos. I have nothing left to say to you guys. I'm already over you guys. My way to beat them is kill the head of the snakes. Get the hell out of these banks. Pay your shit off. If you have anything to do with them, get the fuck out of them. Just get out of them. Pay your credit cards off. Again, we're breaking every single record, or every month we're breaking a record higher, higher, higher. And it's going up by like 20 billion, you guys. Think of how much interest they're using. Now they're using all of this as collateral. It's all about fucking these guys up collateral. Because look at, they're the fucking problem. They continuously add more hedge funds, continuously give them contracts, continuously do all of this illegal stuff. Kill them. Like I said, if you guys want to occupy the SEC, go for it. I'm never against protest, but like I said, you guys want to now belittle what I do. I mean, if you really want me to go over that, yeah, you say it was successful, but was it really? I'm not even going to get into that. I'm just going to go back to what I was going over. But with AMC here, the price might start going up pretty good here in the next couple weeks before the vote, and it's going to be really interesting to see what we do. Like I said, this is going to be real interesting. They've had utilization 100% for like God, who knows how long. All these people talking DRS now are quiet. Like I said, man, everybody had these things that we'll get into T0 here in a second. But everyone had these things, and then you find out Marco Hode's paying people off. They literally admitted to getting paid off. It's not a Ponzi scheme itself, but it does other things. Like I told you guys. T0. They literally had a private blockchain. Okay? They had a private blockchain that only paid people could get to. And guess what? The public couldn't get to this one. It's a big fucking scam. It was a big ass scam all over again. FTX fiasco, unbacked tokenized securities. It's the same shit, you guys. It's literally on an ATS dark pool. They got fined. I mean, I showed you guys all this stuff way before in my video, but it's all coming back up. But like I said, they got fined $800K. They're closing down their crypto. Evan Aaron made fun of them. I have to point this out because Marco was just saying, I belong in prison, and it cracks me up. I belong in prison. Okay. Even Adam Aaron calls them out. Like I said, everybody had their pass, and if you didn't do your path, you were paid off or a shill. No, it's been right in front of you guys the whole time. I've never steered clear. I've never changed. If somebody paid me, they're doing a really bad job because I've been saying the same thing the whole time. Come fuck up JP Morgan Chase. Come fuck up Goldman Sachs. If you take this away from them, they lose. Because now these guys have to recall every single ISTA contract. So, man, Marco Hodes and all this shit, this was shadier than hell. From the start, dude. And then, I don't remember the girl who tweeted it, but there was a girl who tweeted the video, and, like, she literally had a conversation with all of them, and they're talking about how he paid them. It's like, okay. Like I said, anytime I've ever had anybody approach me in a DM being like, you want to be a sponsor? You want some money to do? No, I always show you guys, tell them to fuck off. I don't have time for that shit, dude. I have no time for that shit. So, T0 was this big-ass scam. It gets exposed, and then what do these guys do? Oh, Charles Gasparino, look at they're attacking their own kind. You guys, there's bigger fish to fry. Don't attack us. Joke. Like I said, guys, this is your enemy. This dude is the biggest piece of shit on earth. Biggest piece of shit on earth. In 5 weeks, so it's going to get real interesting, guys. Like I said, I don't know what's going to happen with AMC for once. Before we find out they could do this and get away with it, but this is gone. So I, honest to God, don't know what they're going to do over here. I'm pretty jacked to see next week, though. But on top of that, you already saw a lot of people pulling onto BlackRock. I thought this was funny. Last week, BlackRock goes ahead and they bought Silver Lake stock. Silver Lake faces fraud investigation. They're down 20% after. BlackRock takes a big hit. Silver Lake takes a $1 billion loss, fires 40% of its staff. You guys, everything is still falling into place. My entire timeline is falling into place. Banks are collapsing, the ones we need. And on top of that, you got finger pointing. And it's finger pointing of the best kind. You got, oh God, who the hell was it? It was like Hindenburg Research or whatever. I have to find it. But they're calling out Houdini. Where the hell did it go? I just had it. Classic. I must have shut it. Whatever, I'll come down here. I know I got it on my thing. You got collateral drying up everywhere. You got people finger pointing everywhere. You got people... Dude, collateral's drying up. You got banks stop accepting their collateral. I had to say... Oh, here you go. They're no longer going to accept collateral for them. Any of their companies. They're once again using web shell companies just like everybody else. Exposure. People pointing fingers. This is what we need. More collateral drying up. More banks taking hits. BlackRock taking hits. People that were backing them, the feds, they are losing money. Like I said, it's going to be real interesting. I don't know how much longer they can continuously hold AMC down. I mean, this is insane. When Phase 6 happens in a couple more weeks and you have a lot more of these companies go down or have to come up with new collateral that they're not going to have, this is when I think you're going to see that family office that I've been talking about, or this is when you're going to see a huge hedge fund go down. And then, like I said, in the next couple months, it's going to be real interesting here. You also have HSBC. They refuse to pay interest payments. This is just like in 2008. You used to see corporations do this. I've never seen this with a bank before. I mean, you guys, there's a lot of stuff going on in the background. There's a lot of people that can't afford to keep hiding this. A lot of stuff is coming out, and I told you guys since the beginning. It's all in the derivatives market. It's all hidden back there. Everything is back there. It's all in the gambling. It's all these fake contracts. It's all these fake shares. It's in the CNS program. It's to the point where they can't hide this stuff anymore. You have a lot of companies also. This is another thing. I don't know how many other companies out there are like this. The reason this guy was able to do it, he went up to Merrill Lynch and Goldman. And Goldman and Merrill Lynch. We don't know how many other companies are doing this. So you have Goldman over here, right? Merrill. They probably went in on a contract with this guy. So you have a company. So now you have a short company. How many other of them are out here? Like this guy over here. How many of these banks were over here doing contracts or writing fake shares saying these, hey, we're doing these sham resets. Why? Because it helps us and it helps you. Come over here and just pay me some backdoor money. That third party is going to be like, what the fuck's going on here? These magic hidden shares are dissolving. They're going away. They can't keep finding them, and they can't keep making magic hidden shares through ISDA contracts. They can't keep doing sham resets. They can't get off this reg show list through this bullshit anymore. With backdoor handshakes with these banks. They can't do it anymore. So this is going to be really interesting, guys. Like I said, I'm really excited about this. I'm honestly really excited about this. And like I said, all of their backers are getting bent over coffee tables. Left and right, dude. It's a good time. It's a real good time right now to be in A. And like I said, a lot of this hidden stuff's coming out just like we needed. All this stuff everybody needed to do is just relax, wait, get AMC where AMC needs to be, and they're fucked. I'm telling you. But now, just like us, like I said, now you got all the YouTubers coming back. Lou's coming back. Coors is coming back. Rogue Trader's coming back. They're all back to the party, boys. They're all on AMC. They're all on it. Just like I said, I said this like 3.5 weeks ago. Watch, they're all going to come back in the next week or two. And every single fucking one came right back on cue. The writing was on the wall. Like I said, Phase 6 is bigger than a lot of people think. No, but everyone that wants to downplay it, you'll see. You'll see in the next month and a half, 2 months. It's going to be real interesting what's going on over here. There has been so many fake shares with AMC. Utilization, like I said, there's been so... Look at this, for fucking Christ's sake. Look at those. That alone tells the story. That's just what they're showing you. The amount of shares of AMC that have been bought, hidden, redone this, bought, boom, 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 over here, over here, over here, through all these nefarious things, dude. There's no way you can hide it anymore. You really can't. Eventually, like I said, now people are going to come knocking. They need a deposit. People that were able to hide stuff. People that were able to open contracts. Look at this. Not only, watch this. Just look at this. Not only could he reset it, look at this. So if he ever needed to, if he was ever going to come on the reg show list, ever, he could just reset it. He'll reset it himself. He would just go up to Merrill Lynch and just say, hey, let me pay you a little bit and just reset it. Closing out short positions and eliminating synthetic longs and shorts that he had pledged to and used to hedge his other positions. Well, guess what? They all disappeared when the contracts ended, and the banks didn't give a fuck because guess what? These bankers, Goldman Sachs, got a whole bunch of money on this contract and on this backdoor. They're probably over here like, here, I'll tell you what. Come over here, there'll be 4 of us in a room, and you sit here and give us hand jobbers, and then throw money in the air. Throw some money in the air and hand job all 4 of us bankers. Because you know these guys are freaks. We already shown you all the stuff these dudes are doing. That's what's going on. And who knows how many of these companies. There's a lot of them out there. There's thousands, probably thousands of these out here. It'll come out. Shit's going to start getting real interesting. Like I said, everybody, DRS guys, everybody that you needed this. I never seen a squeeze necessarily need a DRS before. T0, it's more the same hidden bullshit, paying people off, bashing everybody. Like I said, I'm glad Adam Aaron fucking called out Mark Hodes. That dude's like going on a Twitter rant. I can't see it because he blocked me, but he's coming after Mark. He's coming after Trey. He's coming after us all. He's exposing us all. I'm like, well, good luck. I've never taken... There's no, the reason you guys have never seen anything about me is there's nothing to fucking show. I'm a dude that Googles shit all day long. I'm a dude that just reads filings all day long. I don't have any sponsorships. I don't have any of this bullshit payoffs. There's nothing to show. I go to my job every day. I have a wife. I have a family. And I just want us to fucking win. There are some of us out there. And then you got these guys out there. Like I said, guys, just be careful. This 80 trillion, this is going to fucking explode in a couple weeks. This 80 trillion is going to be... Jesus Christ, I can't even imagine. And not only that, the one thing nobody's talking about. Still. Citadel's numbers haven't came out. That 65 billion... sold, not yet purchased. That number is going to probably be about 90, 100, 110. And 25 billion of that's probably AMC. because other securities are probably kind of delivering on, because some people are selling this and that, but a ton of that's probably AMC. Like I said, shit's about to get real, dude. Yeah, lose back, dude. Look at this. I'm going heavy into ape on Monday. Now I almost feel bad for telling people to. Coors is back, and Coors is like, oh god, I had to play this clip for you guys. I just gotta. I'm sorry. I know I've no. It'll be like 14 seconds long, but this cracks me the fuck up. I love when Salamander plays this. Hold on, I gotta make sure this is going ready.
The only people buying ape at this moment in time are the most insane sycophants. That's all they are. These are people who just like literally Adam Aaron is their daddy. He has them so psychologically warped that they can see no logic in this particular scenario. This is insane. It's asinine. This is cultism to the highest degree. If you think buying ape right now is a good idea, I need you to explain why.
Cause this cult or cult. Dude, everything you heard all the old media people say, there it is. He's become one of them, dude. Like I said, just remember that. So when they come back saying we're your best buddies, blah, 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 we didn't say nothing. Just remember that. They were all there. You seen it all. Fuck them. This is what I'm worrying about. And like I said, these guys with the Occupy the SEC, I'll tell you guys what. How many of you... Here you go. Here's your proof. Here's your proof right here. Here's all I need to show you. JP Morgan has 4,300 more clients that are hedge funds that they're bailing out. Guess what JP Morgan's probably been doing with those people? All these backdoor fucking contracts. The things I've been educating everybody about. The things that have been actually proven in lawsuits. So, if you're listening and you're talking shit about me and the things I do and say, and me being a keyboard warrior, and you're in these banks, hilarious. Absolutely fucking hilarious. Or if you're bailing them out with credit cards that are backed by Bank of America, JP Morgan, all that shit. Guess what? You're backing them out. You're bailing them out. They're using it as collateral. You have loans with them. Guess what they're doing with it? Using it as collateral. Rehypothecation. Like I said, man, everything's coming perfectly in order. I even put up on like the YouTube thing, man. I even did the funny, it was a little SpongeBobber. All the tubers jumping back on board, dude. The gang's all here. Like I said, dude, just be careful. They're all going to jump in now and be like, oh, man. Oh, yeah, but look at EMC. Look, so I never sold my position. I just stopped covering it, and then I just bashed it for fucking 4 months. That's it. But now it looks like it could squeeze. There's potential there, so I'll cover it again. Yeah, we know. Stick it up your ass. Fuck them all. This is the shit we need. Fucking banks going down. Collateral going left and right. Dude, like I said, BlackRock getting fucked. This is the stuff we need to be... Okay, Occupy the SEC, guys. If you guys sit there and show awareness on this stuff, and JP Morgan Chase being the fucking... There you go. Here you go. Here you go. Here's the head of the snake. JP Morgan. I'm just going to write it 1,000 fucking times. JP Morgan. Morgan. Get the fuck out. And you know how I know nobody's getting the fuck out? Let's go ahead and check the article. Oh, it has... where was it? Here you go. Nobody's getting out. Everybody's sitting in there. Get the fuck out. I'm going to say it 1,000 times. Get the fuck out. Let everyone know who uses them. Get the fuck out. Oh, hey, Grandpa Barney. You guys, there's the guy, I guess, who pays me off, is Grandpa Barney. He's my, everybody says, according to Froggy, he's my paid sponsor. Thank you, Grandpa. Thank you for that $49.99 sponsorship. Oh, man, he cracks me up. I'm just glad all these clowns are getting exposed, dude. I'm glad Mark Cahotes, his whole little gang, the little Froggy. Oh, my God, the deer at the shares and Mark Cahotes bounced on his lap. Oh, Mark. Oh yeah. Get the fuck out of here, you clowns. Fucking absolute clowns, dude. Do your own research for once. So man, everything is going to the timeline now. I didn't think it was, before it was just everything was popping off. I'm like, this is going too quick. No, we need big stuff going down. This group, where the hell was it? This is like the third largest. This is a big deal. Like, people don't understand how big of a deal this is. This is a massive deal. There's a lot of people that are going to get hurt by this. A lot of money. People, they're taking billions. I know we're feeling it, but trust me, they're feeling it too. They're cutting staff. You see it left and right. You see them closing down branches. You see them closing down mortgage units left and right. Goldman Sachs, Wells Fargo doesn't even do it anymore, mortgages, and they were one of the biggest. Like I said, shit's working. I'm Jack, guys. Shit's going good right now. But if you want anything, you want to educate anybody right now, this is your fucking enemy right here. Right there. Fuck JP Morgan. Stick it up your ass. This dude is a criminal. They're nothing but criminals. They can do trading gambles, and they do it with all of our stuff, our money. They make fake shares. Goldman literally has been caught doing this exact same thing I went over, giving people synthetic shares and then saying they sent them when they never did. When the contracts close out, it zeroes out on both of their sides. Here it is. I want everyone to read this lawsuit. It passed. It's overstocked. This will literally tell you word for word what they did. And this is why I tell everybody, you have all these people that sit there and they'll make so many videos and they'll read a filing and they'll read a little portion when it's like, dude, you can go read lawsuits that they've lost. Look, this literally says step for step what they did. Steps in security transactions. It tells you exactly what happened. Exactly what happened. Tells you everything. This is where you learn. Stuff like this is where you learn what they're doing on the back end, not guess. Now what? I got about 6 minutes. No, I got about 6 minutes. I'm gonna go live on Monday or Tuesday. I want to go over DRS. There's stuff I want people to see that are DRSing, because I'm sick and tired of all these little factions coming at me every day. If you don't support this, you're a paid shill. Okay, well, I'm going to prove all your theories wrong quick. Just like the T0 got proved wrong, I'll prove your DRS stuff wrong. And then I'll go to the next one. And then I'll show you guys again. Here it is. Everyone overthinks it. It's just kill the head of the snake. That's it. Like I said, next week I'm excited as fuck. Does anyone? I'm gonna just go over questions for about 5-6 minutes. Anyone have any questions, quick? I gotta go back to the office. I gotta write up some contracts really quick here. Yeah, these next weeks, man, I'm excited. Like I said, I don't know how they're gonna get this off unless the price moves. Now, here's the thing. Before we get, I'll just go to this. So here's the thing. When it comes to the vote, if AMC, if the cost to borrow on AMC is still just massive, if it's hundreds %. And, it's still, well, we'll see how long it's on the threshold list. But let's just say price keeps going up. Where the hell's my little board? Price keeps going up. Price keeps going up. Cost to borrow keeps going up. And it comes time for the vote. And we're at this point where it's like, how the hell could they hold it down? Yeah, I'll tell Adam Aaron to wait. Sorry. Push it back maybe a month, dude. But after phase 6 here, or this next couple steps happens on 3-1, it's going to be insane, dude. Why the hell? 3-1 is another step. It's the next step in phase 6. New contracts won't be grandfathered in. They will be watched by a third party. They will now require a deposit. And that third party will go ahead and make sure that it's not the same collateral is anywhere else. So this guy will double check it. This guy has no affiliation with any of them. And it's backed by the World Bank instead of the corrupt U.S. Bank. This, like I said, this number here, watch what it, I promise you, in about a month and a half to 2 months, you're going to see a number like 130 and shit's going to go crazy. Shit's going to go crazy. But all their backers are getting fucked up right now. BlackRock. Oh, man. BlackRock's just getting raped. I love it. Fuck them. Fuck them all, man. I know. I saw Lou was starting to use a whiteboard. You guys, you like that? Lou switches over to the whiteboard now. Shit's crazy. Shit's crazy, dude. I told you guys before, they watched my... When, like, all these people are getting all this cash, all they do is come over to my video or my channel and watch my shit because I only had, like, 2,000, 3,000 people. And then they just do the same thing. It was hilarious. I didn't give a fuck. But that's the problem. I should have called them out way earlier because they're all stupid as hell. Especially Al from Boston. A Lions fan, man? Dude, you want to come up to Minnesota, bro? I'll go to a game anytime. But we'll see what happens here with AMC. But if this price keeps going up, there's good and bads on if we do a vote on the dilution. But that's the thing. Again, we can come back to it. We don't have to make our decision right this second. But if it goes high, super high, I mean, if he has to pay the debt off with like 30, 40, 50 million shares, again, that's not going to end the squeeze. Saying 140 is the top. I don't care what anyone says what the top is. How would they know? I mean, who knows what the top is? How can anyone say what the top is? That's like me suddenly going, tomorrow, the top of any AMC is 3,000. Then suddenly everyone goes nuts. Obviously, I'm not saying it is, but anyone can say any number. Who cares? That's probably somebody trying to get some views quick. Somebody trying to stir some shit up. And that's the problem. You have all these people that like we expose with all this shit. You have too many people that have alternate agendas. You got people being paid off. You got people that want views on YouTube. You got people that... I mean, think about some of these fucking people, dude. These people make a video every day. Some of these people make 2-3 videos a fucking day. And then they make videos on other people, just on other people's YouTube videos. There's not that much shit to talk about. Like, holy fuck. If all you want to do is, like, Morant's rants, all you do is make videos trying to talk shit about other people while you have a dying company. Congratulations. I just don't give a fuck, dude. All these people, it's like I said, I'm here to expose this shit. Watch us win and get the fuck out of here. I don't want to... These other people want spotlight, all this shit. Dude, I'm done after this crap, dude. Like, my shit's done. I'm closing my channel down. When we win, I don't give a fuck. I'm going to go on my little puppy farm, and me and my wife are going to go live happily ever after, dude. I'm putting way too much time on this shit. Well, yeah, everybody uses the same thumbnails, the same thing. Everybody goes on and says the same fucking thing. It's like, dude, it's all about if you like the guy. If you like the guy at that point, just go watch his channel. Fine. If it's entertainment, it's entertainment. If they teach you something along the way, fine. But that's the thing. People sit there and every YouTuber, because you're a YouTuber, you're just a YouTuber. There's different categories in YouTube. You know, there's different types of YouTubers. Would you consider me and Matt Coors the same thing? No, I never go over fucking stock charts. I don't go over stock plays. I literally teach about market corruption. That's it. That's all I do. We're completely different things. Just because we cover the market and we're YouTubers doesn't mean we're YouTubers. It cracks me up, dude. I'm not over here calling you guys fucking cultists and Oh, do you guys remember that politician who goes, "Hey, do you feel like Gary Gensler that you're retail's daddy?" Matt Coors literally said Adam Aaron is their daddy and they're cultists. You literally said what that guy said and Gasparino says about the people who made you. Fuck off. Literally, fuck off. I love it. Alright. So I got. Alright, I gotta go because I gotta go back to the office. I gotta be up there in about 9-minute drive here. So I gotta go. I gotta get up there before they get up there. Thank you guys for listening. I will be live again on Monday or Tuesday. I'm going to go over some stuff with DRS and a couple other things I want to show people that everyone thinks is so great. But thank you guys. I hope you have a good day and be ready. Get your popcorn ready for this next week. Seriously, it's gonna be an interesting one. Thank you.